Like we are running the Sewa Diwali in 31 states and 170 cities and 342 beneficiaries, food pantries and food banks everywhere. This has become like, a movement, and of course the cause is good, everyone is supporting it, etc.
We have the whole team of Sewa Diwali right here with us. I'll start with Sujata ji, who is the Joint Executive Director of Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh in Bay Area. Welcome to YoIndiaTV, and tell us a little more about this event.
Thank you. So Sewa Diwali is a community event. All the 50 plus organizations across the Bay Area have come together to do this donation to the local community. We want to make sure that everybody is going through this tough situation right now, and we wanted to ensure that all the community here, has the access to the food. So all of these local organizations, we all came together and we have donated around 32,000 lbs food across the Bay Area.
Wonderful. It is said that nourishment is the soul, and right here we are helping people through this food drive. So tell us a little more about how the thought came, and how do you guys prepare food? Is it fresh meals, or is it like the stuff that you can buy in from the grocery stores and that can survive for a few days?
Sure. First of all, in Hinduism, we believe Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning the whole world is one family. So when we celebrate Diwali, when we lit the diya, we have to think where there is a darkness on the other side too. So that is how this thought came to our mind. And then talking about the food, we said we HSS can do it, but how about coming all Hindu organization together? So we reached out to all the partner organization, and the support we received is amazing. And then going back to your question, we decided how about whether we serve the fresh food or the canned food. Then we thought fresh food may be just a 1 week event, where the canned food, all these food banks and other local organizations, they still need a lot of help. So we then collected all the canned food and a non-perishable food. Our partner organization have been amazing, and I lead the Contra Costa chapters of HSS. Just in Contra Costa chapters, we collected 8,500 pounds of food. So we are so thankful to everyone.
That's amazing, but bringing everyone together, keeping them united for one cause, it's not so easy. So when you contact with so many different people, some of them might just be interested in donating cash or credit, instead of the actual food. What are your different offerings that you seek from these fellow and partner organizations?
So this is one of the events that we collaborate with a lot of partner organizations, but this is not the only event we collaborate. In Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh, we run weekly chapters, and in that also we run many events across the year and we build relationships. But Diwali is one of the festival which is celebrated across the length and breadth of the Dharma followers across the world, and especially in the India as well. So when you reach out for the cause on the occasion that can join us together, so everybody comes together and participate. So that is the thing. So this is the way we push, and everyone comes, and the support we get is tremendous. Great.
And there have been several groups that have benefited from it. A lot of beneficiaries are there. I heard about individuals, communities who are deprived, as well as various food pantries, homeless people. How do you pick and choose?
I came from Central Valley area, Sanokin area. There are a lot of underprivileged people there. We talk to the local food banks where it is necessary to give. So we talk to them, and sometimes the request comes from them. So it's kind of an engagement we have, the continuous engagement we have with the food banks. That's why we choose our beneficiaries. And a lot of people came together. This time, a lot of local community members came, and with a lot of excitement they donated. And they were happy that we were able to help the local community there in that area actually.
Well, sharing is caring, and sharing food is one of the big things, and I'm glad that you are able to make it. Tell us a little more about this food drive initiative.
So the way we approached, we started going to the different community centers, different organizations, and we started sharing the thoughts. Many of them, they did have this thought in mind, but it was hard for them to execute to such large extent. and they were really happy to collaborate with us. We went door to door as well, saying that you are celebrating Diwali, you are celebrating with your family. What about there are people who may not have food right away? So can we do something for them as well? They are also part of our bigger family, and almost everyone did support that. So it was really great experience.
So extending on how we have helped, Sewa Diwali from my perspective was that it's not only about the food drive. This time we went over and beyond. We went and met with the city officials and asked what is the requirement, and they gave us that they have a dire need of diapers for the young mothers, and also socks for the homeless as winter is setting in, and also for the senior citizens. So they said, as part of Sewa Diwali, can you help us in this effort? We said absolutely, and we did a special drive along with couple of organizations, and we have collected over $1,000 worth of socks and diapers, which would be giving it to the Dublin city this time. So this is something not only about food drive, but it is now extending. And one thing I want to say, this is showcasing how Indian community is caring for the American community, where we are now thriving coming from India. So we are not here just for ourselves, but we do care for the American society, and we are extending our help to them, especially in this COVID, where the pandemic has changed financially for so many people.
Absolutely. Indian Americans are going out in a big way in all fields of life, and it's not just food, as we just heard, it's beyond food. And Anurag Mairal, he's on the HSS as well, and he's also from Stanford. So you're doing great job on different fronts, and you're also teaching students, and you're associated with Hinduism very, very deeply. So tell us, like, how is Hinduism connected with feeding others in a big way?
You know, right there on the banner up there, it says Seva Parmo Dharma. It is actually a key principle of Hinduism to help those who need help. It's a basic tenet of Hinduism, and as part of Seva International, as part of a partner organization working with Sewa Diwali here, that principle comes first and foremost for all of us. And as you heard from some of the other guests that you just spoke with, it's not just about providing food, it's about potentially shelter, some of the work that we've done, clothing, diapers, you heard about toys. The bottom line is that Diwali is a time of celebration for all of us, and it should be a time of celebration for everybody. It should be a time of happiness and fulfillment and well-being for everybody. So it's deeply rooted in the Hindu faith. It's very much part of our DNA, part of our training and our consciousness, and we are part of this community. We're all celebrating this together. It's not just for Hindus, it's for everybody who is part of the community. Thank you.
That's a great initiative, and I will say congratulations to everyone who has volunteered for Sewa Diwali, because this is a beautiful initiative. It talks about the greatness of our motherland, because they taught us our values, and we are keeping up these values right here in the heart of Silicon Valley. So thanks to everyone for being a part of Sewa Diwali.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Consul General of India in San Francisco, Honorable Dr. T.V. Nagendra Prasad, is right here to support the volunteer efforts done by Sewa Diwali team. Thank you, sir, for joining here, and welcome to YoIndiaTV. And how's the overall feel?
As I mentioned, such a service here sitting in US, they are one thing is service to the people, and other thing is they are spreading the culture of Seva through the festival. Diwali is a festival. Even America has brought out a stamp on Diwali, so Diwali is recognized everywhere, and particularly taking that festival. Now you saw the variety of organizations who have come together to put this into action. So that is what India lives for, diversity, unity in diversity. Here also all the diverse people, organizations from across India came together to one motto, that is Seva. that is service. I really appreciate their initiatives and their futuristic projections, what they want to do. We in India are as a representative of India at Consulate General of India in San Francisco so proud. I'm so honored to be part of this program.
And you. Danin pani na tu kankanaha. This is one of the sayings in Sanskrit, which means that the whole act of giving away is beautiful rather than wearing the bangles in your own hands, because it's always good to help people, to do selfless service, to do seva. And with this, Sewa Diwali has been one of the leading food drives by the leading organization Seva International in Bay Area. Joining us is Rakshit Ashtekar, who has organized this beautiful event where we have the city officials joining us and will be giving out a lot to the communities who need, and about 19,500 pounds of food for the food drive has already been taken care of. So Rakshit, welcome to YoIndiaTV and tell us a little more about the food drive.
Thank you, Jasleen. I think this is an amazing event. The Sewa Diwali is a community event. We gathered almost like 50 plus organizations together, almost 30 plus cities and townships we have worked together. And this has been a fantastic event where we can collect almost the updated number is 32,000 pounds of food that we have collected. And we have distributed among all the food pantries, working with the city officials and the cities, almost 30 plus cities, so it's difficult for me to name everyone. Almost 50 plus local organizations coming out and donating the food. It is amazing. I think you mentioned about the Sanskrit sloka. We believe in Seva as a paramo dharma. So the Seva is what connects all of us as a humanity. And we want to serve the humanity, and we want to serve the needy and the people who are less privileged. So it's a privilege for me to welcome everyone here and be a part of Sewa Diwali. This is the third year that we are into, and this is going to be the biggest food drive we want to, and working together with all the cities and the organization's leaders here. So I think I'm more privileged to welcome all of you here in the concluding event, and I look forward to working with all of us in the next year as well.
Absolutely, fantastic move. Tell us about yourself and how you feel about this event.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm Mayor Darcy Paul of the city of Cupertino. I'm just incredibly grateful, especially in the time right after Thanksgiving and the week here, to be able to honor and recognize the organization Sewa Diwali for working over the years to donate not minor amounts of food, but tons of food every year. And in Cupertino, the organization's chapter donated more than 1,500 pounds to West Valley Community Services. It'll make such a big difference to so many families in need, and that level of compassion and concern to myself and other members of the Cupertino City Council, Hung Wei and Kitty Moore standing with me here, just means everything. It really is what brings the community together and the fabric of our society. So thank you.
And the beauty of it is that it goes out to a large number of pantries and the needy people, and it's collected also by individuals and communities. What's your take, Hung Wei Council member?
Yes, Cupertino is one of the cities that benefits. Our residents really benefits. But what we're so impressed is Sewa Diwali has 28 chapters in the Silicon Valley, all the way from San Ramon, Fremont to Cupertino, Saratoga. So this is really a endeavor that's going to help the whole communities in Silicon Valley. So we're eternally grateful for your families and your volunteerism, and Cupertino City would like to be part of it. So we're very proud to be here to celebrate your closing ceremonies, and we know that this is going to be a fun, this is going to benefit communities across Silicon Valley year after year. So we are very proud to be part of it, and we would like to be part of it.
So the good thing is that Christmas is around the corner, and Diwali is one of the key festivals in the Indian custom. And Sewa Diwali, as the name suggests, traces back to the festival of Diwali, which lights up the life of many people. Tamsoma Jyotirgamya, we go back to the principles where it's all about lighting up the lights, and it's about lighting up the lights of other people through this selfless service we all are offering here. So, Council Member Kitty Moore, what's your feel and take?
Well, I wish to echo what my fellow council members have said, but in particular what strikes me is the message of selfless service and how you are teaching the next generation to follow on with that tradition and look out for the wider community.
Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us here and participating in this celebration. Anything you would like to add, Rakshit?
No, I think this is great. I think this is just a beginning. I think we want to partner as many organizations as we can, and we want to make it bigger. I think we want everyone's support, everyone's cooperation, and this is what we think is going to be one of the looking forward events for all the organizations to come together. And thank you for all the city officials who have worked with us, partnered with us. We look forward for next year as well.
So you want to name some of the partners and how your approach is to them? What's the expectation?
So we have partnered, I think 50 plus organizations. It's difficult for me to name, but Seva International, Hindu Swayamsevak Sangh, Rana, I think the BAPS charities, and a lot of temples and a lot of bigger organizations have come together to work with us. And we have received so much. We are humbled to get their feedback when we go and donate the food. It inspires us to do more. So I think we look forward for that, and we'll try to bring everyone together and make it bigger next year and coming years from here.
Thank you so much, and all the very best, and let's celebrate. Thank you.
Thank you.